Howdy, Tenno. This video is going to be about 10 common mistakes that beginners make on Warframe. Before I start the video, I want to go ahead and thank every single one of you. The last 2 videos that I made were my best videos I've ever put out, and I don't mean quality, I don't mean any of that. It's just the Warframe community as a whole is beautiful. More interaction than I've ever gotten in my life on YouTube, and it's just me talking and ranting, and it's just you guys talking and ranting. I love it. I love every second of it. So thank you guys so much again. I think I found my new calling, all thanks to the Warframe community. Again, like my other videos, most of you guys probably already know this, but I felt like I just needed to talk about a few things. And when I say few, I mean 10. To be fair, it's just because it's a better title. If there's any other mistakes that you guys know about, some very common ones that a lot of new players make, leave in the comments. I will probably make a part 2. And trust me, I'm not just gonna steal your words. Alright, enough with all the jokes and enough with all the thank yous. By the way, this list is not in any way, shape, or form in any order. There is no worse or bad or better in any of this. They're all mistakes. They're all mistakes. 100% every one of them are just mistakes. Every single one of these I wrote down are just ones that I've done myself. If I didn't do this myself, I wouldn't know that these are mistakes. We all learn from mistakes. Nobody get upset with yourself if you find out you're doing one of these. And hey, at the end of the day, it might not be a mistake in your eyes. This is all still personal preference at the end of the day. The number one and biggest mistake that I used to make, that probably every single one of us are guilty of, is selling random bulk mods like this, for instance, 373, selling them for credits. You never sell a single mod ever for credits, no matter what. There is never a reason to sell a mod for credits. Selling a mod for credits is basically putting it in the trash, in my opinion. The only thing you should ever do with your extra mods is dissolve them into Endo. Credits will just come along with playing the game, having fun, doing whatever you're doing in the game. You're always going to be gaining credits. For instance, I'll show you a little tip. Go into your inventory. If you've been playing for a while, you probably got a lot of this. Hero chassis. You probably got a lot of his chassis. You don't need them. This is one item that is okay to sell. It's not a mod. Remember, just don't ever sell any mods for credits. This, all day long, look at that. Almost 1 million credits. If you need credits, check your inventory. You might have a good chunk of hero chassis. You never know. Back to the mods. You never want to sell them for credits. Credits are so easy to get nowadays. There's so many different methods, and you just get it by playing. Just by playing any mission that you do, anything you do, period, in the game, you're going to be gaining credits. You like the game, you'll play enough to the point where you don't have to worry about credits. The only other thing other than dissolving them would be to transmute. But obviously, if you're running low on credits, you're a beginner, you probably don't have a ton of credits, I wouldn't do this. This just gives you a chance of possibly getting another mod you don't... Wow. Not trying to showboat, but I am legendary too, and I just got a mod I don't have. How ironic. I'm not sure if that's worth anything, probably not. Either way, that just shows you can do that, and you can get mods you've never gotten before, or some very expensive ones that you can sell for platinum. That's the other thing I was going to say. Never sell for credits, only change for Endo, only transmute, or if it is worth some platinum, you can make some platinum off it. Why not? Even if it's only 2, 3, 4, 5 platinum. If you're a beginner, you need some Warframe slots, you need some weapon slots, check on through this, check to see if you have a lot of a rare one, go over to Warframe market, see how much people are selling them for. If it's like 1, 2, 3, whatever you're happy with, and you have a decent amount, put them up there for sale. You'll get a good amount of platinum. Never use it for credits. It is not worth it. As you can see, I have tons. I guess I can say 14,737 duplicates, and it's because I just don't ever use them right now. I'm at the end game, to be fair, but if you're a beginner, you will not see this number of Endo or credits most likely, and you want to save up both. Do not sell mods, please. Just don't do it. Okay, let me stop rambling about that, because I can go on about that for hours, but I'll save y'all. And because I don't want y'all clicking off just yet, please stay. All right, the second most common mistake that I actually never really did, but I know plenty of people that do, and this one is kind of personal preference. It could be labeled as not a mistake, but to me, I think it's a mistake. Say you just started like I did. I finally got Hildren. Yes, I'm legendary 2, and I have not got regular Hildren. Only Prime, not regular Hildren. I was too lazy to kill the Exploiter Orb, and yeah, I got a booster for logging in and ended up doing it. Either way, you just start this. Do not use Platinum to rush it. 25 Platinum to rush for 12 hours. Think about that. 25 Platinum to rush an item to get it for 12 hours earlier. That is not good, especially for the fact that it's a Warframe, because then you got to spend 25, 25, 25. Oh my god. Math, right? Math. It adds up. You don't want to spend 75 Platinum on just these 3 pieces alone. Then you got to spend more on the actual build of the Warframe itself. It is not worth it. Have a little patience. The only time I say that it's okay to rush using Platinum is if you just have an abundance of extra Platinum. At the end of the day, it is kind of like currency. You are your own person. You get to choose how you spend your currency. But instead of spending that Platinum, you could be grinding out other items that you need in them 12 hours. Or by the time you start building it, you might only be on the game for another 2 or 3 hours. And then you might be going to bed and then you got to work in the morning. Or maybe you got school or whatever you have to do. Have patience. That's all I have to say. Unless it's something that you just absolutely can't wait for some reason. Maybe a new Warframe, a new Prime. I understand. Trust and believe. I understand wanting to rush it. It's all your Platinum. It's not mine. I would not ever recommend rushing an item, period. To me, it just feels like a waste. They put the timer in there for a reason. If you just rush through everything, I feel like the game would get dull really quick. Having that timer there builds up the want to play it more. It's like a movie trailer, basically. A very, very long movie trailer, if you want to put it that way, and it adds build up. Without that build up, it's not as fun. That's just one thing I also have to put out there. Having to wait for it and then logging in after 3 days or whatever, you log in and you see that Warframe finished and you're with your friends or maybe alone and you get that feeling of, oh my lord, this thing's beautiful. You all know that feeling when you click that claim button and then get hit with the spend 20 Platinum for an extra Warframe slot. Do your night waves, by the way. But either way, you all know that feeling. Clicking that button and hitting claim. It's amazing. And I think it's also due to the wait. I feel like the timer makes you want the item even more. So when you get it, you enjoy it a little more. And this game is no rush. There is no reason to rush in Warframe. There's a million things to do in Warframe. Alright, the third most common mistake would be buying from trade chat. I'm just putting that out there. If I get hate by people that like to make Platinum in trade chat, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a beginner, do not look at trade chat to buy anything. Please go to Google and type in Warframe Market. You'll find the best place ever that won't overprice you for everything. The trade chat, I hate to say, is the only toxic part about Warframe. The Warframe community is beautiful, is amazing. The reasons why I started making these videos. It's the community. It's the best community I've ever been a part of in any game throughout my whole entire life. But the trade chat is awful. But if you're a veteran, you will be able to look at trade chat and immediately be able to see who is basically scamming people in a sense, if you want to call it that, or if you want to call it just overpricing. But pretty much almost everything in trade chat is overpriced. Don't get me wrong, again, Platinum is your own money. You're your own person. You see someone selling something or you're trying to buy something, it's up to you whether you choose their price or a different person's. Let me find a quick example. Alright, I found a perfect example on why you never buy in trade chat, especially as a beginner. Look at this. Vault for 200 Platinum. This example right here is perfect. This person right here, no shade thrown, is selling Vault, the whole Vault Prime set, for 200 platinum. This is why you don't buy from Trade Chat. If you head over to Warframe Market right now, you can buy this for 90 to 95 platinum. Literally less than half the price that this person is selling it for. For one more example, let me see how much Necros is selling for on Warframe Market. Okay, another perfect example is Necros Prime. 200 platinum. You can head over to Warframe Market and get it for 105 platinum. Easy. You could buy 10 of them right now, 20 of them for 105 instead of 200. Just saying, never use Trade Chat to buy. On the other hand, use it to sell. But if you don't know the price or how to price an item, do not use Trade Chat to sell either. If you don't know how to price an item, or you don't know the price of it period, head over to Warframe Market and just match with the average base value of what you see, and then you can use Trade Chat all you want. But I would still not recommend it. Warframe Market is still better. Trade Chat is just the only part of the game that's kind of toxic. Don't use it. Moving on. Number 4, do not rush your mastery rank. That is one of the biggest things that I have done, as you can see. Legendary 2. I rushed. That's all I cared about in this whole entire game, was just leveling up. That's how I am in every game. I love leveling up. I'm sorry, I have an addiction to leveling up. So I rushed it. Do I regret it? Yes and no. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with where I got and how I got there. I feel humble. But at the same time, I do wish I had a little more that I could do. Being Legendary 2, I'm really locked in on what I could get and what I can find to level up. It becomes kind of more of a chore and way more of a grind, which I don't mind at all. When my friends are low mastery rank and they're leveling up pretty much once every single day, and I'm sitting here for, you know, a few weeks to a couple months on one mastery rank, it does start kind of taking a toll. It does like kind of hurt a little bit. Even though I'm already such a high mastery rank, I still want to level up. Seeing everybody else level up and not me, I'm like, dang it, I want to level up. But that's what fuels the fire of Warframe. You won't ever get to the max, most likely. They'll keep adding more stuff. I'll probably never get to the max. Probably never. But it's not necessary. I know I rambled a ton, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to say that mastery rank is not really that important. It's not. I have to say the biggest thing right now, only thing I will say, is try your hardest to at least get to mastery rank 16. That is really all that matters. At 16, you have unlocked every item in the game, every place in the game, every quest in the game. If you're happy where you're at, you don't have to move forward. Don't rush. Have fun. Try a bunch of new builds, or try a bunch of new Warframes, new weapons. Live the game, if you understand what I mean. It's like live your life in the game. Have a blast. Don't blast through the game. Have a blast, or you'll get burnt out like how I'm almost feeling. Making these videos is kind of bringing the game back for me though. Again, thank you guys, and on to the next one. All right, we're halfway through. Number 5, never run your relics. And I mean, never run any one of these relics solo. If you're gonna run relics, always run in public. And if anybody doesn't understand what I mean by that, never have it set how I have it now. Solo. Invite or friends only, unless you have a full party of your friends. If you don't have 4 squad members, set it to public, no matter what. It's pretty obvious what the reason is, but if you don't understand, it's basically you get 4 different opportunities at a better item instead of just one opportunity. As in, if you run solo, for instance, if you run this relic solo, you will only have 1 chance at one of these items. Let's say you really want this one, but you don't have no void traces. If you run in a public match, there's a very high chance that somebody will probably be running the same relic. And if not, they might be running another one, and say you need Fang Prime Handle, for instance. And there's another person running this one that has Gram Prime Handle. And then this guy running dual gear, you know, that you get what I mean. Instead of just 1 chance of getting a good item you have 4 chances of getting a good item. Don't miss out on that 75% increase. I don't think that works in math like that, but it sounds correct. I'm just gonna say that. On to the next one because I sound a little slow. All right, number 6. I want to say, Warframe, I love you. Please don't get mad at me for this. Do not purchase an item in the Warframe actual market. I'm not talking about the website. The market in your ship right here. Never purchase an item out of this shop before you check if it's also able to be bought from another player. All right, this is a perfect example. Say you want a necromech and you want the void rig. I mean, who doesn't? This thing is amazing. Why would you not want it? But look at that. 375 platinum. That's more than a Warframe. Let me check what Warframe market is selling it for, because yes, you can buy the parts to build the void rig yourself. You don't have to buy this from the shop, and you don't have to farm this. This is also an item you can buy from the shop, but you can also buy from other players. Let me go check the price real quick. Okay, I just checked warframemarket.com, and you can buy this right now for an easy 70 to 75 platinum only, instead of 375 platinum. Now think about that. You could buy this right now for 300, maybe 305 or even more platinum less on the website than in game. If you see something you want in this shop, anything, say you want this weapon really bad and it's 225 platinum, go check Warframe Market and make sure it's not tradable. Anything tradable is most likely going to be a lot cheaper to buy from a player than to buy from the actual market. Again, Warframe, I love you. Don't hate me, please. I love you. On to the next one. Okay, number 7. This one is huge. This one, a lot of my friends, which I don't have very many, so I don't know why I'm saying a lot. Only a few friends that I have that play this game, they never really did this, and this will bite you eventually, because you'll eventually have to spend platinum or whatnot on whatever you need. You want to level up your syndicates, your focus, anything that revolves getting standing, as in Cetus or Tuna. Any place that has standing, you want to try to daily cap every day if you play enough. If you don't have enough time, I understand. But if you're trying to get far, do not skip out on doing this every day. Every single thing you can think of, every single thing that has a daily cap, as in syndicates, focus, all the different open worlds, everything you can think of, you want to try to max them out and buy as many of the things out of these shops and purchase as many things as you can. For instance, I've already purchased every item from every syndicate except for these last 2, which meant that I now don't have to spend platinum on purchasing stuff like this. Now I never have to spend platinum to buy any of the weapon accessories or the weapons that you get from here. So now that means I never have to find somebody that is with the syndicate rank 5 that will sell me it. I never have to buy these weapons. I never have to spend platinum like most people would. I went the long route, but it was worth it. I didn't have to buy all 3 of the weapons, all the weapon parts for platinum. I just ranked it up, bought every single item from every single thing, moved on to the next, and now I'm on my last 2. As you can see, that helps a ton if you're about to grind. If you don't want to grind that hard, I understand. The things aren't really worth that much platinum. I understand if you want to just buy them outright. But again, I will say, huge tip and a mistake people do not do is ranking up syndicates, focus, everything that has a daily cap. Period. Rank them up if you can. Later on down the line, if you do this, it will save you so much heartache. This might also be pretty hard to do as a beginner, but you can do it. This is Warframe. Anyone is capable of being good. Trust me, you will get there. Keep trying and keep pushing. All right, we're almost done here now. Number 8, try to do every quest that is available to you as soon as possible. As soon as you unlock one, you rush to do that quest. The reason why I say this is because a lot of the quests unlock Warframes, blueprints, etc. And it also is basically the only thing that is a tutorial in the game. It kind of acts as a tutorial for a lot of new content, and it unlocks a lot of stuff. If you do not do your quest, you will not get far. You have to do your quest. If you don't do any quest, you'll be trapped in the game. You will never make it past a couple ranks. You 100% have to do your quest. I did them as soon as I could possibly do them. I don't care for them myself. I hate to say it. They're well made, but I love the base game, not the quest. So I rushed through them. They are actually really well built, really well made, and fun to play. They're engaging. They teach you what you're doing. And if you want to keep up with the lore, that's perfect for what you want to do. Again, you want to complete every single quest that pops up in your codex. Your codex is right across from the market in your orbiter. For instance, this one right here gives you a K-drive launcher, which basically means you kind of have like a electric snowboard, if you want to call it that. It could be kind of fun to mess around with. Not that important. The biggest one that you'll have to get through is the new war. I will say that all of them are really simple. The new war will take a little bit of time though, but other than that, the rest of these are very simple. So just do them, you'll get through them like it's nothing, and trust me, you'll get a lot of items and you'll learn along the way. It's definitely not something that you should skip, or something that you can skip. You have to do these to progress to certain areas. Alright, number 9. This one is extremely simple, but I even still to this day, I fail to do this. Ask for help. If you need help on anything, completing a quest, trying to figure out a build, doing an assassination, sorties, archon hunts, anything that you need help with, do not be scared to type in the chat and ask, or join clans and ask in the clan chat. This community is a beautiful community. People are willing to answer pretty much any question. They even have right here, as you can see, you open up your chat, scroll over to Q&A. They have a spot already meant for you to ask for help. This is more for if you want help, as in if you need information. And as you can see right there, as I said that, sometimes you'll get an automatic message, or sometimes immediately you'll get an automatic answer from their bot. Now on the other hand, if you're looking for help in a mission, doing an assassination, anything in the game basically that you need help with, you can ask in the recruiting chat. As you can see right here, a lot of people are all just running relics, rad chairs. If you don't know what that means, if you're a beginner, basically it means that they are all looking to run a 4-man squad with the exact same relic as a radiant relic. That way they have the biggest chances of getting the best items. But you can also look for other things. Like for instance, this person right here is looking for a steel path Orkin cell farm. You can ask for help. You don't have to just say, hey, I'm looking to do this. You can say, hey, I'm having trouble with this mission. Is there any way that somebody can please come help me? I can guarantee you somebody will probably invite you within seconds. If I'm looking at this and I see someone that needs help and I can do it very easily, I'm gonna immediately invite them. That's what this community is all about. This is why I make these videos. This community is amazing. It's the best community in all of gaming. There is no being dumb in Warframe. There is no being stupid. Everyone learns one way or the other. This game is all about learning. You're always going to be learning stuff. It don't matter what rank you are. Even me, Legendary 2, I am learning from what you guys comment on a daily now. I am constantly learning. You will never stop learning. Never hesitate to ask or to Google. Warframe also has probably the best wiki made in the world for the game. Any item or anything you need, you can just Google it and it'll pop up immediately. But again, do not hesitate. Ask for help. Just do not be spammy. Ask politely, guaranteed you will get help. Alright, we're on to the last one. If you've made it this far, I want to say thank you so much. Not many people really make it farther than about 3 minutes into my videos. It's a little sad, but I'm okay with it. It is what it is. But if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. But number 10, I want to say, just never give up. I have had too many of my friends try the game because I love it. I personally have always loved it. When I found out about this game, I've always loved it. But every friend of mine that I ever got on the game gave up. Every one of them maybe get to Mastery 3 and give up. Reason why I have not had that many hours in the game is because I've had no friends. Every time one of my friends gave up, I quit playing too. When I got back on the game, I realized this community is amazing. I don't have to have friends. Everyone on here is basically your friend in a sense. But yeah, I've seen so many people give up because yes, this game does have a really harsh learning curve. Like I said, you'll always be learning. It don't matter if you're the highest rank and you own every weapon and every Warframe in the game. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna learn things here and there. You're not gonna ever know everything. Plus, there's always gonna be new stuff constantly. The best thing about Warframe is they have not given up either. That's what I have to say. The community, the devs, nobody has given up on this game. It is the best free-to-play game out there, and it's been out there for so long. And most games don't last not even a quarter the length, but it's because it has a great community. That's all it is. It has a amazing community. It is just a humble, relaxed, polite community. There might be a couple people in the chat that might be rude every now and then, but that is very rare. And again, just never give up. Never give up, and just play the game how you want to play it. If you want to go fishing, go fishing. If you want to go mining, go mining. You want to go play Still Path, go play Still Path. You want to level up mastery rank, you do that. There is unlimited amount of things you could be doing in this game. Don't give up and play the game how you want to play it. Don't worry about other people. Do not worry about anything but you having fun on the game. It is a game built for you to have fun. Do not worry about anything else. Just don't give up. And trust me, you will love this game. Alright guys, enough with rambling. It's been about an hour of me sitting here chatting. This is only my third video on Warframe, but you guys gave me so much support that I just gotta keep making Warframe videos. And also before this, I've never made a video of this type. I've only done clipped up funny moments, which is totally opposite. I never thought I would be good at this. I looked down on myself. I had zero confidence in myself. But thanks to you guys, I've actually gained so much confidence. Now I'm willing to try all different styles of videos. You guys helped me gain back my confidence. Now I'm okay with recording any style of video. And yes, I will be experimenting with a lot of different style of videos now. But I'm not going to stop doing my funny moments. And I'm also not going to stop doing my Warframe videos. Okay, now I'm officially done rambling. If you've made it this far, and if I've helped you at all, or if you just enjoyed, leave a like. You don't have to. It's just polite. If you're not already, you can always subscribe. Like I said, I don't only post Warframe videos. I will be posting a lot of them now, but it's not the only thing I will be posting, so I will give that heads up. So if you do not want to subscribe because of that, I don't blame you. But if you do want to help me out, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I would love it, love it. So close to 6K. So close. Also, any mistakes that you know about, or maybe that you've made yourself, can you please comment below? If there's enough, I will definitely make a second video, or maybe a third, maybe a fourth. Alright, enough with the jokes again. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm out.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.